Okay, now this one here, I feel that, you know, your left hand, you're not doing this forward. You're kind of rushing between the first and second note. So remember, you're not really connecting here. You're letting it go because we want to hear. So you do a forward, but then you let it go. Can you try that left hand for me? Yeah. Can it be a little higher? Can it be louder? Yeah, I feel that you have to come this way, so you already started doing this instead of going over there. Can you just do the bass for me? Yes. Good. Now can you do? Boom. Yeah, notice what I'm doing before that syncope. What do I do? What did I do? I lift. So, but I'm starting here, right? So that's why it's important you do this, because that brings you here to drop. So the first one, it gotta get that lift before, and then not lift that last one. Ta 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 ta. Try. Yes. Perfect. That's perfect. Now let's try. So you give a little pepper to the bass, but you also give a little pepper to the syncopation. Now, that's great. I just wanted this to sound a little different, the bass from the chord. You don't want to do. It's still less. Different kind of quality of sound, different color. The chord, different color from the bass. Can you do it with two hands? It's easier to do that because your arm is already here and your arm is already here, so that at least you can put in your ear how should that sound. So it's a really good way of practicing with two hands when you have this kind of patterns. Yeah, now should be boom, 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 and then ta 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 ta. And so it's really important to break it down a little bit. Okay, now can you try the same thing you did with the chord with just the left hand? Let me show you. Let me show you one more time. I'm going to still share this. If you don't go high enough to fall, here, you're not going to have that syncopation. Sometimes you do this. then it's boring, this chord. You gotta do that forward. That helps you to fall here. If I don't do that, I'm not gonna have the syncopation. So I play this note that goes forward so that I can use that as the momentum to fall on the syncope. Okay, can you just do this for me? It's a little different, the first syncope, this chord, and this. You're still doing forward, but I feel like this is a little sharper forward because I need that fall, free fall. This one is also forward, but not that much. It's more like a over shape going in there and walking arms. And you follow me? Yes, that's good. Keep going. Yeah, but remember, I need to hear D, G, C. Exactly. Okay, now let's do it. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now let's see if you can combine this, but don't go back to what you're doing before, okay? Let's do slow. Let's do the left hand a little louder than the right so that you can pay attention to that.
Wait, the left hand.
Do the left a little louder than the right, just to focus a little bit on what we just talked about. See if you can, and do a little slower too. Yeah, I am missing the syncope. I'm missing. It's not. See, you know, if I do instead of. And they go just together. They go like. A sharper forward before the syncope. Exactly, exactly. Keep going. But it's low. Okay, now I want to use lower. Now what you're confused is about which one to show more. D, G, C, G. I don't want to hear D, cha, cha, D, cha, ding, cha, D, dum, cha, cha, dum, cha, dum, cha, cha, dum. You can have the syncope and you can have the accents on the bass at the same time. You don't want, because the right comes in, to disturb that thing that you're building really beautifully. Do you follow me?
So is the syncopation supposed to be louder or the bass?
Let's put it that way. I know you want black and white, always want black and white. Let's put it this way. Based on the dynamics change, the dynamic difference, the colors, the bass is louder, okay? It's a little brighter, the bass, than the chord. Let's put it that way. But on the chords, that syncope is the loudest that you're gonna play. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Ta, 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 ta. But you can do ta, ta, ta. You still the downbeat is there, and still the bass is louder. It's just a little less. But with the free fall. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Try a little slower hands together for me. See if you can portray all that I'm asking. I know I'm asking a lot, but you can do this. Okay, now just break it down for me. Can you just do the bass in the right hand? Yeah, keep going. That's good. This is a great way of practicing. This is what I'm talking about, breaking it down. Now, can you do the same thing with the chord? You see that you're breaking it down to me, and then you add it up again. And this is the work that needs to be happening on all your pieces when you're working on. If you do that with the Chopin, if you do this with you're valuing the art, the piece of art that is this music. It's a piece of art. If you treat every score you're doing as a jewelry that is really valuable, it's gonna be amazing because you're a sensitive player. You follow me? You're a sensitive player. You don't play notes, you play music, you make music. Making music is this. It's discovering the meaning of things and discovering how better you can express every one of these things. Really? That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, try for me hands together now. Slower. Actually, just do the chords first. Yeah, remember this is cha, cha, cha. It's not cha, 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 cha. Does not exist that last beat. One and two and. This last and is the softest one. One and two and. One and two and. Yeah, in the duration. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa is a little longer. Yes. Yes. Now can you add the chord and the bass? No, that was much better. That was much. Do you hear now? Now you're engaging with the three things at the same. And this is what makes this piece cool. And then, Jason, you can play around with this. You know, when the repeat you do different. time. Crescendo. Take your time. Second time, make a big deal. Okay, now here, I mean, you still have the forward, but it's not so much because you don't have a syncope. So I encourage you to do the same thing in terms of practicing bass by itself, practicing the chords, and then putting together.